And we'll start. Beautiful. Hey, oh, I'm so stoked you're here, Maura. I learned a new sun salutation on Thursday. No, today's Thursday. On Tuesday. So we'll do that one too. First we'll do a normal sun salutation to see if I remember what Mula Bandha is. And then we'll move on.
Oh, great.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Hi, Kate. Feet touch when you're ready. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Back the hands up toward the feet a little bit, wide fingers. Chin tucks under. Strong quadriceps. Strong Mula Bandha. Strong Ujjayi. Next inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Samastatihi. Here's the new one. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. And then jump back to down dog. That's the exhale. Stay on the toes. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll do it a few times so we get the hang of it. Next inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Samastatihi. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Stay on the toes. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And I feel like if you wanted to skip that plank and just hold that breath and a half for up dog, that'd be totally legit. I mean, I think everything is totally legit in yoga. Next inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Samastatihi. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Toes touch, find the middle line. Right leg up. Range of motion on that top leg or that top foot. Do whatever you want. Mula Bandha is probably the most useful thing for any asana. You can put the foot down or leave it in the air. Inhale, hop forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, head up, foot comes down. Samastatihi. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Scoot the hands back so you're super comfortable. Feet to the midline. Left leg up. Any range of motion that's helpful. I don't know, it doesn't have to be helpful. Any range of motion that you find. Strong Mula Bandha, strong Ujjayi. One foot or both feet, hop forward on an inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Samastatihi. Inhaling, knees bend. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, inhale up for warrior. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot, inhale up for warrior. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Scoot the hands back a little bit. Both quadriceps are strong. Tuck your chin way under. See if you can see your belly button. That flares open the back side of the spine. It also helps contract the bandhas. Instead of jumping forward, step your hands back a couple of inches, bend the elbows, and jump back. So the hands come up off the floor. Then come back out for down dog, jump back, come out for down dog, jump back, stand up, come out for down dog. See how far you can get your hands away from your feet and still get back and stand up. I'm going to do one more. Something about that reminds me of ski jumping. Hands down for down dog. It's an inhale, feet forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale up, knees bend, hands touch. Samastatihi. Inhale, knees bend. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog, stay up on the toes. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot, inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot, inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Scoot the hands back so the legs are strong. On an inhale, walk or jump. Exhale, fold. Knees bend. Inhale, up. Samastatihi. Pick up the right knee. Pull it in towards your chest or pull it beside your body. You can hang on with both hands. And release. Pull up the left knee in towards your chest or beside the body. And release. Right knee again. Try to stick the shin into the armpit. Maybe reach your hands around and bind. If you have a choice, your right hand holds your left wrist. The right hand goes to the edge of the right foot. The left hand goes behind your back. It's already there and grabs that right thigh. And then start to straighten the left arm a little bit. It's going to press the femur down and slightly rotate that thigh back. And release. Second side. Left knee comes up. Shin to the underarm. Hands wrap around. The left hand holds the right wrist. And if you get a hold of the wrist and there's space, you can pull that right hand down toward the outside edge of where the left foot would be if it were on the floor. The left hand takes the outside edge of that foot. That's pretty easy. And the right hand sneaks up on top of that thigh. And then you can start to press with the right hand. Press that femur down, rotate the thigh a little bit. And release. It's an inhale to open for triangle. Any hand hold you want for your base hand. I always grab my big toe in Ashtanga. That's my favorite hand hold. But since I do that most of the time, when I do vinyasa, I try something else. Strong Mula Bandha, nice triangle. Reach for the floor, walk around on your hands, switch your feet. Second side, Utthita Trikonasana, any way you want it to be. Strong quadriceps, steady drishti. top hand to the floor, walk around, keep the weight out of the pelvis. Open triangle again. Strong legs, strong Mula Bandha. Take your top hand, turn it, throw it behind your back, and that top hand may be able to get that same grab onto that thigh. So it's the left hand onto the right thigh. And if you push, earlier we were standing up, it was called pushing down. Right now, if you push with that left hand, you're pushing the front femur toward the back foot or toward the back hip. Range of motion with the skull. You can also find that by switching up your drishti. And both hands reach to the floor. Walk around, keep the weight out of the pelvis. Strong Mula Bandha, strong quadricep on any straight leg. Bottom hand hold is up to you. Top arm reaches up, and then it comes behind the back. Grab that thigh or quadricep. Start to press a little bit. Ooh, good pops. Right hand, left thigh. Range of motion with the skull, or just pick a few different drishti points. Nice. Walk around. Scoot your feet a little bit closer together, but keep the weight out of the pelvis. Flat hand, flat foot, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. The first position is just working on the base. Maybe the leg is straight. If it is, strengthen up that quadricep. And then release. Keep the weight out of the pelvis. Walk around to the second side. Open half moon, regular old half moon. Anything is fine on the top part, work on the base. There's about a third of your weight into your hand, a third of your body weight is in your hand. Walk around, Ardha Chandrasana. First side, second try. Strong Mula Bandha. Unfurl if you would like to. And then on that floating leg, completely flex your foot on your tall arm. Completely flex your hand. Open up the toes, open up the fingers. Flex at the wrist and the ankle. And then extend through the tips of the fingers and the tips of the toes. Toes are still open. Beautiful. Walk around. Side two. Find the base. Find the extension. Flex the foot. Flex the hand. Spread open the fingers. Spread open the toes. And then extend through the fingertips and the tips of the toes, wide fingers. Beautiful. Walk around. One more. Right hand, right foot are the base. Grab up that left foot with the left hand. Any hand hold and anything you want to do on the top leg. You could kick the foot open. You can pull it in against your bum. You could mash it around your hip like frog. Come down. Use the floor, keep the torso weight out of the pelvis. Second side. Nice, come down, walk toward the center, stand up when you're ready. Samastatihi. Extended side angle. It's an inhale, open. Exhale down, flat hand on the outside edge of the right foot. Left arm is extended. Utthita Parsvakonasana. Push some of your weight into the outside edge of the back ankle, the outside edge of the back foot. Reach for the floor, walk around, walk around, walk around. Open, extended side angle. It's interesting to be able to push some weight into that back foot. It lifts up the arch of the back foot and the hips can stay low. Because there's a tendency when I push that my butt gets higher up off the floor. Nice, walk around, bound extended side angle. The right elbow goes under the front of the knee. Reach up, grab that thigh, grab that left hand. It's totally legit to hang out right here. If you'd like to, you can spin around and come up over the top of that thigh. Any experiment you're doing, I love. Reach for the floor, walk around to the second side. Left arm under, bound. Maybe slide up on top. Hi, Maria. Nice to see you. Nice. Walk around, drop down onto the back knee. Take the right elbow under. See if you can touch your head to the floor. See if you can keep your head on the floor and touch your hands together, binding that same bind. Okay, now right hand goes down, go all the way under as far as you can with your shoulder, and then pick up the front foot. And if it's easy, come up onto the back foot. I almost fell over. And if it's still easy, lift up the arm. This front leg can go straight or it can clamp down. Here it is again. So I'm going to do my right side for the second time. I'm coming down onto my back knee and my left elbow. My right calf, I twist it up toward my ear. I put my right hand down, and then I lift the foot up off the floor. There is a huge amount of pressure on my leg onto my shoulder. Come up onto the back foot. I haven't really bent or straightened this front foot out yet. And then I do. Nice, walk around. It looks like I'm crawling. Side two. Here it is. I'm going to do side two facing the opposite direction, just so you can see. So I'm on the back knee, hands are down, left shoulder under the left knee. I'm twisting this calf up toward my ear. Hand goes down, left foot comes up, coming up onto the sole of the right foot, right arm up, and left foot can clamp or extend. I'm going to turn my heater off. Okay, does anyone have any questions about that position? No, it's perfect. That position is amazingly perfect. I mean, my front knee ends up not being straight or super bent. Okay, so here is one more idea around that. You can get in any way you want. We got in with the back knee down for stability. Come under. Lift up the front foot and then put your left hand on that front foot and either crank it in or pull it up behind your head or maybe extend it and look under your arm. And even though I extended it, it certainly didn't get straight. Nice, 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 nice. Maria, you held on to your foot. That's amazing. Hi, Kate's son. Side two whenever you want it. Yes, 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 yes. Whenever you're finished, hands come to the center. Samastatihi. And whenever you're ready, there is no hurry. Chakra Mula Bandha. Lift up the right leg, and instead of putting the shin under the arm, put the calf up toward the ear and bind around that thigh. And then you have a choice of leaving your right foot bent or taking it up toward the ceiling. Right knee bent or taking the foot up toward the ceiling. Second side. Instead of going over the top of the shin, go under the calf, bind around the femur. And release. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms straight. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog, stay up on the toes. Exhale, plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Scoot the hands back a little bit. Toes come to the midline. Right leg all the way up. Left hand, bend the top knee. Left hand tries to grab that foot. And once you get a hold of it, totally up to you. You can hang on. You can pull the heel in toward the bum, or you can kick that open. And side two. Left leg up. Bend at the knee. Right hand catches the foot. Either hang on or pull the heel in against the bum or kick it open. Strong Mula Bandha. Beautiful. Both hands down, both feet down, right foot forward. Nice low lunge. Flying switch. Flying switch. You can do this with the back knee down or up on the ball of the back foot. Flex the right foot, set the edge, the outside edge of the foot onto the yoga mat and let the knee fall out to the side. If you're on your back knee, it's fairly stable. You may be able to touch your foot into your head. If you're on the back ball of the foot, same thing. You may be able to touch your head into the arch of the foot. And it's a kind of tough balance. Maybe lift the hands off the floor. Flying switch. Again, right knee on the floor, left outside edge of the foot on the yoga mat, that foot is flexed. Keeping that foot flexed gives a lot of integrity to the posture. Opening the hip, the head goes down toward the foot. If you want to go for the balance, ball of the back foot, head into the arch of the front foot. Front foot steps back, find down dog. Right knee forward, American Pigeon. That heel can be in as close to the left hip or out as far as you want. Come up onto the hands. You're welcome to adjust pigeon any way you like. You can move your bottom foot, you can turn it into a back bend, you can turn it into a twist, you can pull up your back foot, do whatever you want. I've brought my pigeon knee all the way around front straight. I know that this has a different name, but I still think I'm doing pigeon. And third position, whatever you want it to be. Strong Mula Bandha. Nice, pull out, find down dog. Make it comfortable. The first pigeon that you enjoyed, second leg, first position, side two. Second position. Anything you like. If you did something on the first side and it was not fun, then you're welcome to do something different on the second side. I know that kind of goes against all the rules, but make it all good. Make it feel good. Third position. Find your way out into down dog. Beautiful. Come through to seated. Feet are flexed. Dandasana. It's an exhale, grab the big toes. Inhale, arch. Pull those floating ribs up and forward, and then exhale down. Paschimottanasana. Excuse me. I ate some chocolate right before class. Should have drank water. Invent a handhold that you've never ever used before in your entire long life. And then inhale, arch, exhale, fold. I've never done this. I just looped my pinky fingers around my pinky toes. And then take your hands, interlace them behind your back. You can leave your arms there or take them all the way up toward the ceiling. Nice. And release. Bring your right foot up. Take your right elbow underneath. Twist that calf up towards your ear and put your hand down. Make sure you have a table out of your upper arm. It's like the exit up out of Marichyasana A. Lift up, sit down. Lift up, sit down. Lift up, sit down. Great. Okay, cross the feet. Lift up. Give it a little swing. Sit down. Perfect. Okay, this time my left knee is kind of hanging out here. This time, cross the feet. It doesn't matter which foot is crossed on top. And squeeze both knees together. And then sit down. And if that went well, squeeze both knees together. Bring your left elbow in towards your body. So I'm here, and then I'm here, and I'm looking at my feet. Ashtanga. 8 angled staff posture. Yeah, Maura, nice. Nice. So Elena, the dudes can take their arm next to their body and they're fine. I have to like tuck that elbow a little bit under my rib cage. I'm kind of riding that elbow.
I have that elbow. It's the one in the middle that doesn't seem to be in the middle once I go down, and then my leg just slips off.
You could come in bent. The inside of this leg is riding the back of my arm. So if you get that shoulder already low, yeah. Keep the bend in that elbow. I know what it is. It looks like my feet are going that way, but they're not. They're going a little bit forward. So if there was a top camera, it's almost like my feet are kind of in a half V. It looks like they're going straight out to the side, but they're not. Here's my second side, Maura. Yeah, my butt is behind me and my head and my feet are in front of me. Yeah. That's it. Yes, Kate, I saw your feet go forward. Yes. And the drishti is at the feet. You've got it. When I learned this posture, I learned it up level with my arms. Then Manju came through town and he's like, no, this is the eight crooked, the staff that has 8 crooked angles in it. So you're actually supposed to drop this open shoulder toward the floor. Everything is supposed to be as close to the floor and as bumpy as possible. The only thing lifting up is the bottom knee. Well, and Mula Bandha. The bottom knee and Mula Bandha. 8 angled staff posture. I'm going to do my first side again. You got it, Maria. Very nice. That's it. Good lowness. You are so low. To get photos of that posture, you really need your friends or your yoga blocks to prop your phone on the floor. Because if it's anywhere from above, it doesn't look like you've lifted at all. Nice. Fine down dog. Straight elbows, straight knees. Oval around a little bit. Oval around the second direction. And then lie down onto the belly. First position, cross the arms, rock the hips from side to side. It should feel like you're massaging the fronts of your thighs. You're massaging your quadriceps. Beautiful. When you're ready, enter. So this is what I do for all of these belly postures in second series. I barely lift up and I pull my rib cage forward. My hip bones and my thighs stay on the floor. I lift up and I try to get my belly as long as possible so that the base of my rib cage can touch the yoga mat further away from my hips. So I do that little cheat, and usually I don't talk about it. Interlace your hands and try to slide your hands down past your bum. You can rest your arms on your bum or you can take them up, whatever you like. It's a variation on Shalabhasana. Stay up, keep Mula Bandha on, switch which hand is interlaced on top. Lean over, touch the right shoulder to the floor. I'm trying to keep both front sides of my pelvis, both hip bones, on the floor. The left one has slightly lifted, but once I get more flexible, it will stay on the floor. My left thigh is definitely on the floor. Lift up, switch which hand is interlaced on top. Go to the left side. Lift up and release. Cross the arms, rock the hips from side to side. Or if you're in a chilly room, take a vinyasa. Lie down onto the belly, come up onto the elbows. Right foot points. Fold the knee, press the foot down. Switch sides, come up onto the right elbow, fold the left knee, press the foot down.
Thanks, Kathy. Love you.
I love you, Rachel. Thanks for coming. Have a good day with your in-laws.
Thanks, you too.
So much fun, family time. And then when you're ready, try to keep your body up as high as it is and press both feet down. Release. Rock the hips side to side or take a vinyasa, your choice. Lying on the belly, the right knee is going to come up next to the body. So pull the right knee up. You could hold the shin. You might be able to hold the foot. And I'm trying to keep the whole front side of my body on the floor. If this is enough, stay here. If you feel like that's pretty easy, start to extend and bring that right foot up toward the head. And then pull up the back foot, the left foot, and start to fold it down next to the bum, or just to the bum. It doesn't even have to go to the side. And release. Optional vinyasa, or lie down onto your belly. Right knee up. Grab the shin or grab the foot. If it's easy, go ahead and extend. And then grab up the back foot, fold it in against the bum. And release. Rock side to side, or take a vinyasa. And press back into child's pose. There's a posture that my hairdo never lets me do, and I can't stand it, so I don't fix my hair for it. And it's called rabbit. And from child's pose, you tuck your head and you roll over the top of your head. There's this guy, he's actually my vet, and I adore him. And this is his posture. Like, he has a hard time with hip opening and Hanumanasana and all that stuff. He can do this posture better than anyone I've ever seen. So you tuck your head much closer to your knees than mine is. And then if you can, I can't, but maybe you can hang on to the outside edges of your feet and roll up. It opens up the back of the neck. Yeah, it's called rabbit. It's from a Kripalu sort of thing. And you just keep rolling further and further over. Your hips might even open up higher than just above your knees. Nice, nice, nice. I'm told that it's amazing. It's an amazing stretch for the back of the neck, clear up to the occiput, and between the shoulders. I just don't get along that well with that posture. After rabbit, find another down dog. I'm going to start with my left foot because I'm too close to this wall. So from down dog, you bring one foot through and it's flexed, and you start to come down. And I'm still trying to be up on my back toes, although you don't have to be. And if you press up and you look in the opposite direction, there might be a nice twist in that. The leg that comes through is still flexed. And up and over. Second side. Foot comes through. You might have to adjust a little bit. And look over the opposite shoulder. Foot stays flexed on the toes of the back foot. The back of the back knee is lifting toward the ceiling. Getting way into that sacrum. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take yourself out, roll over onto your back. Isn't that nice, Kate? So good. You could also, in that position where the leg was through, I like to stay extended and look over my opposite shoulder. You could actually do really slow push-ups there, and you might feel the stretch move up and down your back. We'll do that another time. When you're ready, lie down onto your back. One foot folds into half lotus, and then the other foot either is on the floor, or you can pull in at the knee, or you may be able to pull in at the foot. And as long as you're comfortable, it's okay if the sacrum rolls up off the floor. And we could do this just as easily with the knee not in lotus and just floating. Honestly, that's a lot easier, so it's more than easily. And then switch sides, opposite foot, half lotus, other foot stays on the floor, or you might pull up onto the knee or the shin, or under, or find the foot, pull the foot, sacrum rolls up. And release. Half back bend, 3/4 back bend, or full back bend, whatever you like. Invent a back bend, build a back bend. So some bodies really love pose, counterpose, pose, counterpose, pose, counterpose. Other bodies don't. Some styles of yoga are built on pose, counterpose, and some styles of yoga are not built on that at all. So whether you want to pull your knees into your chest or do any kind of forward bending after your back bends is personal preference. Another back bend. We're going to end up taking about 5, so just go ahead. If you love them, go ahead and do your favorites. I don't think that I necessarily love pulling my legs or my knees in against my body after back bend. I think it just makes me look busy, so I have a little bit of a break before I take my next back bend. But since there are no teachers, I don't have to do that. Nice. Nice, Kate. Beautiful. Hey, Elena, have you done those neck openers with me?
I don't know.
Shoulder openers? We'll do those next.
Okay.
And then we'll do a little bit of twisting. Nice, Maura. Nice, Maria. Elena, what are your favorite yoga postures? Just for today, not like forever.
I don't know. That's a hard question.
Good. Good. That's a good answer. All right, if you want to do some neck openers, if you're still doing back bends, keep doing them. You've seen these before. If you want to do some neck openers, sit in any comfortable manner. Interlace your hands behind your back. And as the hands go down, the chin tucks. The hands are probably going to run into the floor. You can scoot them out an inch or two. And then lift up the head to neutral. Lift high through the top of the head. Swing the arms around and then pin one hand behind your back. And the other elbow swings forward enough that it's just off the side of the body. Head lifts up as high as it can. And then that ear slides down toward the elbow. And then up. Switch which hand is interlaced on top. Swing it around. Second side, elbow sticks straight off the side of the body, head lifts up, ear toward the elbow. Head lifts up, switch which hand is interlaced on top. Again, swing around. This time, ear toward the elbow, and the front quarter roll goes ear toward the elbow, chin in, chin rolls down, head gets to the center. Head lifts up, ear toward the elbow, roll down, go slow. Oh my gosh, that is better than breakfast. Head lifts up, ear toward the elbow. Take that quarter roll nice and slow. Beautiful. Switch which hand is interlaced on top. Go to the second side. Head lifts up, ear toward the elbow. Quarter roll till the chin is against the chest. Head lifts up. We're doing 3. Ear toward the elbow. Chin in toward the chest. First, I kind of get my chin toward my shoulder, then I roll it. I feel like that's more of a stretch. Head up high. Over. And down. And then this one, hands can be anywhere. You could keep them interlaced behind. Anywhere is fine. The bottom teeth go in front of the top teeth and the chin goes up to the ceiling. And release, do it again. And release, one more. And release. Nice. Those are good, right? Here's one more. You take your right arm up and over and grab your left ear or your left jaw, whatever you get, and then you kind of lean over. If you want to accentuate it, you can take this hand behind your back and grab a thigh. I only took 2. You're welcome to take 3. Beautiful. And release. So, questions, answers, comments?
What's your favorite posture?
Today, my favorite posture is down dog. Usually, my favorite posture is handstand. And I spent years with a right knee issue where I couldn't really get into lotus, and that my right knee is even getting close to lotus is thrilling me. So lotus doesn't, by book standards look great, but I'm just happy to be getting like inching closer to it.
Yeah, my lower back has always been really terrible. So like back bends, camel, I hate all of those poses.
Okay.
But it's like asking the question is like, what's your favorite music or what's your favorite food? It's like, for what purpose? You know?
Right. Totally. It's just like a spontaneous sort of hierarchical, stupid question. So back bend makes your back ache later.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That happened to me when my back was flexible. Once my back got stiff, I don't have any more back pain. And the thing that helped me, I don't know if it'll help, but that helped me was doing Shalabhasana. So it used to be when I would lift up my feet and my head, like my knees are still on the floor. I'm not even lifting my thighs up. When I would lift up my feet and my head, it felt like all of the work was happening in like 2 inches of my back. And I kept doing it until that the working area started to spread out so that more of my back was working. And just through practicing that one, where I couldn't really overdo it, I couldn't lean into all of my flexibility. It was all strength. It was all back strength. It really made my back stop hurting from back bends. I used to be able to touch my feet to my head. I can't even hardly touch my feet to my butt. Like, I'll show you my scorpion, and you would think that never in my life did I touch my feet to my head. But it's worth it because I never have back pain anymore. So I feel like sometimes getting tighter is actually the answer. It isn't always getting looser. Do you see how my feet pretty much hang at the level of my butt?
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny. That is so funny. But my back doesn't hurt because it doesn't overextend anymore. So, yeah.
I just always try and work on like making sure my core is tight so I'm not overextending my back.
Yeah. But really, that's noble. It is. That's a noble effort. But really, if you have a hyper flexible back, it's just like that. It's just going to be like that. And to rely on your sweet abdominal strength to protect your like super strong, hyper flexible back, it's almost asking too much of the front of the body.
I don't think I can ask too much after all of my kids. It owes me.
It owes me. That's good. Well, then it'll work out. That's so funny. All right. Laura, did you have anything to say?
Kathy, I love the neck things that we just did. That felt really good because my neck has been tight.
From work, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those feel amazing. I know all kinds of like passive postures like that, and usually I'm just don't do them. I just don't do a lot of passive sort of things. But that one's good. All right, let's nice, Kate. Headstand, handstand, forearm stand, wide leg forward bend. We'll start with that. If you're upside down, you're great. It feels so different when I get into a posture and my body is working, and then I'm like, could I relax in this posture? And to really let the work go. Most of the yoga that I do, I am working anything that can help. Like anything that can be isometrically activated is. And then at the end of a practice like this, where I'm like, okay, can I do this posture relaxed? I could just see my feet like let go. I could feel my quadriceps start to kind of hang off of my bones. Nice. And then roll over toward one side. Probably your hip is going to come up off the floor. And go over toward the other side. And then come on up, pull one foot around back. And it's a very open twist. So I lean toward the middle, and then I'm going to pretend that my back is going to line up on top of that long leg. You can use range of motion with that top arm. Nice, nice gate posture. Second side, fold the other foot behind. Mhm. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, I see one of your favorite postures. Nice. All right. So, a couple of announcements are for the month of March. If you would like to teach a class, you can sign up and lead a class. And or you could lead 5 minutes of a class or 20 minutes of a class. Like anyone who wants to practice teaching can practice teaching a class. And if it's my class, I'll open up I'll open up it, like it's still the regular schedule. If it's Sarah's class, she'll open up the computer. If it's my class, I'll open up the computer and I'll take your class and I won't have to talk. And that would be amazing. And anyway, there's a newsletter coming out, I think today. And I don't know if you can sign up directly onto the sign up sheet or if you have to contact me. I'm not sure how it's set up right now, but so that's happening. And then also on Friday from 5 to 6:30 p.m., we're going to have a study hall. And it's a pop-up right now, but I might do it regularly because I feel like there's a lot of things that I talk to myself about during the day or that I read about and I'd love to talk to someone about, and then, it passes and I read about something else. So I thought maybe this week we'll have a study hall and you're welcome to come to that. And you can listen or you can ask 1,000 questions. I said bring questions, answers, and lab. What did I say? Something about a lab notes. Anyway.
I have a question for you. I feel like my hips are really open when I do like this, but like I can never, whenever I do this, I can never get them over to be able to like lay down. And I don't think it's a flexibility thing here.
Right. No, it's skeletal.
I just can't ever do that.
When your legs are out, there's a chance that if you gave up all running and walking, there's a chance that you could get these bones up over the heads of the femurs. I didn't used to be able to do this. This is a posture I got when I was pregnant and I had all that relaxin and it like shifted my hips around. But whenever you find a posture and it feels like it just stops and there's no more stretching that's going to happen, it's just stopped, right? That happens to me. I have very, I don't want to say stiff, but I can't get my heels on the floor when I'm squatting unless I hang on to something.
Same.
It's just, I just can't get this bend to bend anymore. It's just skeletal. So it's inherited. So, bye Kate, I love you. So
Over.
probably, how do you feel when your feet are together?
Then it's just a hamstring issue.
Okay, so there you feel like it's hamstring. All right. You might get further into the posture if you feel like it's hamstring, because there's some point, like if you open 2 inches, lean forward, open 2 inches, lean forward, there's going to be some point where you're like, okay, it's not hamstring anymore. Now it's skeletal. So go back to where it's hamstring, and that becomes your wide leg posture. And this doesn't look wide, especially when people are spread all the way out into wide leg splits. This doesn't look wide, but this is a good, this is where I need to do the work. Okay. It used to be, there's a posture, the standing posture where we put our hands up our back in prayer position and then we lean over one leg. I used to be able to get into it, but I would pass through this zone of I shouldn't be here. Like there was this no trespassing zone and I would run through it and get to the other side and I'd be like, see, I'm in the posture, it's all fine. And then I spent a year only working at the front edge of the no trespassing zone. And now the whole posture is comfortable. There's other postures where I've spent a few years working at the very front of the no trespassing zone and I have made no progress. So it's not a guarantee. However, I would bring your wide leg forward bends in closer together where you feel like you're getting the work in rather than, you know, oh, it's skeletal, I'm stopped.
Okay.
If you remember. I do second series with like 3 different props. And half the time we start working on second series, I don't remember to get my props out. Now that I'm at home, they're only 6 feet away from me, but I'm just saying like, you know, once we get in the zone, it's like, you might not remember to bring your feet in the first couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, I have to get going. Thank you so much.
Have a great day. Thank you so much. Hey, Maura, I have a question for you. How did you like that sun salutation?
Oh, it was fun.
I knew
I
you
really
would
liked
love it. I knew you would love it. And the other thing I wanted to tell you, but I wasn't gonna like break class to do it, is I got these little, they're like bars with rubber on the end of them. And what's her name? Ruben got them for me yesterday, and I practiced last night with them. So when I did my sun salutations, I was like, you know, down, arch, and then I did plank, and that was fine. And then I did up dog, and it is glorious. Like, because my back isn't super bendy, I got all this space in up dog. And I thought, that's how I want regular flat-handed up dog to feel. Anyway, I was thinking about you last night when I was practicing on these.
Well, yeah, now you know why I love hanging out and down and up dog.
Yeah.
Because it just feels so good on my lower back.
Yeah. Yeah. And that new sun salutation, it comes from, I didn't want to say who it came from before, but it comes from the Iyengar tradition. And I think, I'm not positive, I think it comes from BKS Iyengar's granddaughter.
Oh.
But it might come from Gita. It might come from his daughter. Anyway, I'll find out exactly who Lisa learned it from. And you know how it's like down dog, up dog, plank, up dog. You could skip that plank and just hang out in the up dog.
Well, one of the things I really liked about it, I mean, other than the fact that like physically it was fun to do, is that it forced me to be mentally engaged. Because a lot of times during the sun salutations, they're just so second nature that I'm just kind of floating off somewhere and doing them. So I had to focus in order to do the alternate one instead of the original one.
Yeah.
It's good exercise for me.
I agree. Did you like it, Maria?
Yeah, I felt the same way. I would mess up and go back to the routine, you know, but I do like it.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was fun.
Whole class was fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it was.
Good. I was told that the purpose of that sun salutation is to make sure that the shoulders are set correctly for plank. But honestly, my shoulders were their usual sloppiness. So.
Spring is coming here. The bugs are out.
Wow, that's great.
Got ants everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're not even close to having ants. Yeah, it's sunny and it was really windy last night and the snow is starting to melt.
It's coming.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I love you both.
Bye.
Hey, Kathy.
Yeah. Bye, Maria. I love you.
Bye, Maria.
Bye.
If you think of it, will you record tomorrow night?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna comment like for the very end, like
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I
But-
figured.
yeah, I would love to hear whatever it is
Yeah.
you have to talk about. So
Yeah, and I don't really have a plan. We're just gonna, freestyle it.
mhm.
Cool.
Okay,
Okay, I
great.
love you.
I love you too, and I'll see you
Okay.
tomorrow morning.
Perfect.
Okay, have
Love
a great
you.
love you.
Have a great day. Bye.